Hey, today I want to talk about health food, the scam. Right? Our tastes for food are not solely based on taste. WTF. But let me explain that one, because a few years back, one of the largest biscuit manufacturers, they replaced their most popular brand. Lower fat version. Good, right? But as soon as they released it, sales plummeted. And it made no sense to them because in blind taste tests, no one could tell the difference between the unhealthy and the healthy one. Big step forward in food science, they thought, but they didn't account for human beings being humans. Now with lower fat on the package, actually turned people off, right? Because it doesn't matter what something tastes like in blind testings. If you put low fat or a health indicator on the label, you'll make it taste worse, right? Lead people to not buy it. And we assume it's bland. Not only that, though, our brain actively convinces us that it tastes worse as soon as we try it because we go into it thinking it's healthy. That's what makes this thing hard to, shift to a healthy lifestyle, because you're going to assume food is going to taste shitty, And food science has come a long way, right? When I was in Chicago, I toured the R&D department of Optimum Nutrition. It's like a team of scientists in a lab coming up with calorie-friendly alternatives to junk food. You got your protein wafers, protein chips. These things are not quite as good, but very close. And if you just swapped out your nightly chip binge for these products, you'd save thousands of calories a year, lose dozens of pounds. But they don't sell because the general population who needs it most sees health and runs the other direction. And it's hard to break these habits because your brain loves junk food. They're high in calories, right? High in salt, sugar, fat, all these things that trigger our brain to go after more of it, right? Because your brain is doing its job, encouraging you to pursue calorie-dense foods, that would help your ancestors stay alive or survive periods of famine. But that's not how our world works today, You need to simply take a passing glance at a timely pizza promotion, right, in your inbox, and you crave it. And just a couple clicks on your phone, and that cheesy delight arrives at your doorstep. But the problem is processed foods send our appetite soaring to uncontrolled heights. One study showed that eating ultra-processed food could cause you to consume more than 500 extra calories compared to trying to eat, non-processed food, whole foods. So people that ate the snacks, the box stuff, the packaged stuff, then went 2 weeks without eating that crap, mostly unprocessed stuff, the same amount of calories in their meals. When they were on that plan, they ate 500 less calories, right? Because they weren't craving more and more and more. So that's essentially the point here, is to eat actual food. Don't get conned into thinking healthy means bad tasting. That's not necessarily the case. And, shed yourself with the unprocessed or the ultra-processed stuff. That's the stuff that's going to do damage for you. So how do you reprogram your brain? You eat those whole foods from a variety of different ingredients so that your brain isn't really shortchanging yourself of much-needed nutrients, right? And then you eat slowly and mindfully. Ideally, you're sitting down for dinner with the family, you're talking, and you're slowing down, letting your digestive system do its job. And your brain also gets the signal that it's full, right? And then keep those temptations out of sight, because if they're right in front of you, you will cave eventually. So set up your home environment for success. Buy ice cream and stuff in controlled amounts, not a big tub, okay? That's it. If you need my help, send me a direct message today.